Now, Georgia took a chance on Raphael Warnock 2 years ago. Put him on a little trial run. And for 2 years, Raphael Warnock has been nothing but a rubber stamp for Joe Biden and the Democratic agenda. He votes with Joe Biden 96% of the time. And look at what that's gotten us. Record high inflation. 13% since Raphael Warnock got to Washington and started rubber stamping Joe Biden's agenda. That means for every dollar you had in your bank account just 2 years ago, it's worth 87 cents now. Why is that? It didn't just happen. It's not an accident. It's because Raphael Warnock and Joe Biden have spent trillions of dollars that we don't have.
Right.
They've been printing money for 2 years.
Ridiculous.
They've been making working families across Georgia struggle to pay the bills at the end of the month. Struggle to put food on the table for their kids. I would accuse them of spending money like drunken sailors, but it would be an insult to drunken sailors. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Put these down. Let me go through it for a second.
How's it going, Herschel?
Now, if you like paying more for everything, you should vote for Warnock, because he and Joe Biden did that. If you like paying double for gas, vote for Warnock, because he and Joe Biden did that.
What's up, Herschel?
How about if you like mortgage rates doubling? You should thank Warnock for doing that. Empty shelves, open borders. If you like fentanyl pouring into this country from our open borders and killing our children, you should vote for Warnock, because Warnock and Joe Biden did that. If you like doubling the size of the IRS, 87,000 more agents. Raphael Warnock and Joe Biden did that. If you like men destroying women's sports. If you like the FBI intimidating parents who speak up at school board meetings. Warnock and Joe Biden did that. If you like giving your tax dollars to the country of Iran while they're chanting death to America. How about our pitiful retreat from Afghanistan and leaving billions of dollars of our service equipment right there in Afghanistan? How about our military wasting time teaching warriors about pronouns and critical race theory? Again, thank Warnock and Joe Biden for that. How about forcing working class people to pay off loans for rich kids? How about men pretending they can have babies? How about your debt and your government spending like money that's going out of style? Warnock and Joe Biden, they did all that. How about if you like abortion all the way up to the moment of birth? No! And forcing taxpayers to pay for it. No. If you like socialism. No! If you believe that America is a racist country. No! You should vote for Warnock and Joe Biden, because they did that. They believe that. If you think we should reimagine and defund the police. No! If you like the violent crime wave injuring and killing innocent Americans all across the country and here in this great state of Georgia, you can thank Warnock and Joe Biden for that, because they did it. If you like rank incompetence, you should vote for Warnock, because he and Joe Biden are that. Yes, exactly. However, if you want to vote for a man who believes America is a great country, a man who has overcome great adversity, a man who wants to bring the people of Georgia together, and a man who believes our best days can be ahead of us, well, then you should vote for the next U.S. Senator from the great state of Georgia, Herschel Walker!
So I said, what we got to do is get out in November and vote. What we got to do is tell 10 of your friends to get out in there in November and vote. To tell 10 of their friends, tell 10 of their friends. It is time for us to take this country back. Because they've had enough. 2 years is enough of this high inflation, crime, wide open border, unhappiness. You heard them trying to separate my family. I don't care what color you are. Remember the church mine Senator Warnock is in. Remember that church. One of the greatest black leaders ever. Not the color of your skin, but the content of your character. And all he talks about is the color of your skin. I heard it. America need to apologize for its whiteness. He's a minister. Have you ever heard of forgiveness? Have you ever heard of forgiveness? Have you ever heard of redemption? So it's time for all of us to stand up. We can't continue to do this. We got to get out and vote. We got to change it. I'm tired of hearing people complain. All I'm hearing right now in Washington is people complaining. They did it. The people on the left did it. They took us down in that elevator, got us to defund our police. We shouldn't have never defunded our police. No. They got us right now believing that we can bring wokeness into our military. We should never bring wokeness into our military. The greatest lethal fighting force ever assembled in our United States military. And they're bringing wokeness into our military. And then, since you gotten a little bit too smart, you don't fall for it. You don't let them take you in that elevator. So they're going to take your kids now. They're going to take your kids down now. Because they want to tell the white kids, you're an oppressor. They want to tell the black kids, you're a victim. No, all of them are victorious. But what we got to do is stand up. And we got to get out and vote. And I want to thank you again for coming out. And I want to leave you with this.